Hello everybody. I wanted to jump on here and say hi before the premiere tonight. Make sure you guys remember 9 p.m. tonight. We'll be doing the premiere of Delphi. We've been working on this case, I think, for 14 years now, so it's been quite a few years. I know the family's desperate for answers, and just a very sad case. Hello everybody on Patreon. Give you guys a shout out. I was trying to actually go live on the laptop with this other camera, but it wasn't working out very well. For some reason, every time I try using the laptop, it tells me to download Chrome, which I've downloaded every time I've tried this. So I'll try to read through some of these comments. So yeah, definitely, if you guys, depending on what part of the world you're in, make sure you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock tonight, for the Delphi episode. Very sad case, and very polarizing, and amazing family, and you get to hear from two amazing, strong mothers. So I think my eyes are a little less puffy today. I've got some sleep since the last time you guys seen me. Sporting the new shirt, Dark Side, so you guys check out the merch, especially if you need some hoodies or sweatshirts in the wintertime. Let's see, let's get some questions here. Brad wants to know, let's get back down here to Brad. Please tell me a new episode. Yes, Brad, it is a very new episode out tonight, Chasing Evil. Trying to scroll through some of these comments. I'm slowing them down a little bit, guys. Got Nikki from Alaska. Much love from the UK. I'm not sure how to slow down chat. We cannot give you any hints. You have to tune in tonight and watch the episode. I think a lot of you guys know when we do Chasing Evil, you know, we're just, one, we want to share the story with you guys, and then two, keep the case out there. And we run the spirit box sessions, and we show whatever we get. So, you know, our hope is that it may help with some leads on the case. It may not. We're very understanding that the information could be right or the information could be wrong, but it's worth a shot, and that's kind of why we put it out there. It's probably one of the most heartbreaking episodes I think we've ever worked on. If you guys haven't yet, check us out on Patreon. You can get on there, and we do behind the scenes pictures, early access to videos and stuff like that. There's Discord where you can get on there and chat. Great group of people on there. Thank you guys. Yes, definitely need to catch this guy. It's been way too long. And also, when you guys watch the episode, of course the chat will be up, but after the episode, if you guys want to leave any comments below, any information is good. Any feedback that may help solve the case. And of course, if you hear other stuff that, you know, you think it hears one thing versus what, you know, we thought it heard, you can leave that in the comments below. You can slow down the chats by holding the chat stream. I'm trying not to knock over the phone. It is very cold and windy and snowing in Ohio. Anybody from Ohio or would know that. I feel like at this point I need to get like a nice setup for going live, which is what I thought I had, but evidently it didn't work. So I'll have to work out the bugs. It is cold in the UK. Also, we're in post-production editing the episode, the collaboration we did with Paranormal Quest. So we'll have that out in the next week or so. I think we're shooting for maybe next Friday or something like that. Whatever day the 24th falls on is kind of the date we're shooting for. And you'll get 2 episodes of us that night. There's Paranormal Quest filmed their episode at the location they were investigating, and then we kind of came in on the back end of that, and then with our episode, Paranormal Quest comes in towards the back end of it. So you'll get to see us on their video and our video. Yeah, I figured I'd come live and promote the video tonight. Delphi, story of Abby and Libby. Very heartbreaking episode. I'm sure most of you have heard about it. And if you guys can hear Duke running around. Duke! You guys want to say hi to Duke? Come here, Duke. Duke's my buddy. He never leaves my side. Come here. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to everybody? Look. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, guys. That's Dukers. I'd get Tucker up here, but he's a bit too heavy to lift up here. And he's probably sleeping right now. So any questions? I'll take a few questions before I roll. I've got to do some work before the episode tonight. I am not lifting Tucker up right here right now. Plus, he'll get white hair all over my black shirt. Yes, Mary, I can read. Did I miss something? I don't know, but I need my chapstick. Can you help with Cali City Boys? Not for sure about that case. I'm assuming that's in California. Yeah, I think the one reason that we do the 44-minute videos is for like Amazon. With their commercials, that runs an hour. So that leaves, what, 16 minutes or so for commercials. So that's the 44 minutes is kind of standard for that. So they can plug in their commercials and stuff. Another thing is we're heading out to Iowa in a couple weeks. We'll be doing a big episode at the Edinburgh Manor. Very excited about that. It should be a nice cold night. Gina Torres, thank you so much, from Georgia. So we'll be editing this weekend. Of course, we've got the premiere of Delphi tonight. Then next weekend, we will be out in Scotch Grove, Iowa, filming. Yeah, I feel like tonight's episode is going to be, because like a lot of you guys know, it's a very, it's a case that went worldwide and got a lot of worldwide attention. And the fact that it's been 4 years, and so hopefully everybody's nice in chat tonight, but we'll see. Edinburgh will be great. We're looking forward to that. We've been talking about it for a few years now, and we finally got the opportunity, and it's a little bit of downtime. What's the Simon Passant. What's the scariest case you've had? I would say, I always say like Penhurst was pretty scary. And then the Jackie Bell case. The case we just did recently with Billy and Crystal is one that will always stick out in my mind. Where would you like to go investigate? Probably somewhere like Alcatraz would be fun. I feel like the St. Joseph case, yes, we have been working on getting that footage. I think we're close. It's just when that was all filmed, there was another producer out there with us, and we did not have any of the legal rights to the footage, so we'll see if he's nice and hands over the footage for us to use. Got Bethany Fury, thank you. We have a friend with a missing adult daughter. How do you choose the cases? Right now with Chasing Evil, it's all depending on how far the case is away, because we have to make multiple trips back and forth. And then it just depends on some of the information surrounding the case. Naturally, with some missing person cases, they're very dangerous, to even get involved. So we try to look at all that too. If you want, email us some information on a missing person case or a cold case, and we'll take a look at it. And Luke, what do I do when I feel them breathing on me? Just go with it. That's normally what I do. You get that a lot in haunted locations. Actually, we had that a couple times with the collaboration with Paranormal Quest. So, and then what was good about that case is we investigated for several hours before they ever came in. And then when they came into the investigation, they basically were experiencing the same things we did during our investigation. So that just helps validate the experiences that everybody was having, is when you have two separate teams experience the same thing. We do not have a video explaining our own paranormal experience. I know we've touched on it briefly on a few live streams maybe. We were this close to scheduling it last year when they shut things down here in Ohio. I think it was last May. And then we just got so busy. All the hotels and stuff were closed. We didn't really have a place to put the family. So we're hoping early this spring to get back out and tell that story. It's just very important for us to tell it at the house. So that's kind of why it's been taking so long. Got LF. Let's see here. Do these ghosts often insult you? Who is Sean, and is he mad at ghosts called him fat? What a rude ghost. No, he is not mad. And no, we don't take it personal when ghosts insult us. It just helps us validate that experience. And plus, we know Sean's not fat, so Sean's one buff dude. Amber Ortiz, thank you. Do you have special training for cleansings? I do not. I did a lot of research, worked with if you guys remember, we used to have other people come in and do our cleansings before we ever started doing it. So it was just several years of watching them do it and becoming comfortable with it and kind of developing my skills that way. A lot of research until I got to the point where I felt comfortable with it. I do have my coffee, so. As of right now, our kids kind of take interest more in Chasing Evil than they do the Paranormal series, because both my kids are into law enforcement and detective work. And yes, show some love for Rocky. Rocky's our leader. Got Bree, the big fan. Mason, hello. It's been a good friend of ours for many years now. Big show tonight, yes. Make sure you tune in. LF, why are ghosts so rude? Why do they do that? I'm not for sure. I think sometimes spirits get tired of people coming in investigating and asking questions, and that's what I suspect. Because you don't really pick that up a whole lot with the residential cases. Yes, if you haven't yet, go to the Delphi premiere preview and hit the like button. If you guys want, share it on all of your social media. We're trying to get the word out, hence why I'm live right now. It's a very important case. It's very important to the family, to the community, you know, really to the country. This is a case that really grabbed the country, and so I want to share it and, you know, keep the word out there that this case is not yet solved, but hopefully with everybody working together and a lot of prayers, this case can get solved. Duke, stop running back and forth. Dookie wants to say hi again. Duke misses me when I'm working, don't you, Dookie? Oh, you miss me when I'm working, don't you? Yeah, you do. We adopted Duke. He was in a metal kennel, soaking wet. The kennel had probably 2 inches of water. He was skinny, real skinny, and we adopted him and gave him a nice warm bath, and he slept here on the kitchen floor for probably 4 straight hours, you know, just being warm and dry. And so always adopt. If you guys get a chance, go to your local kennel, and it's a good time of the year to adopt dogs. It's cold outside. I lost all my chat. Oh, there they are. Yes, Duke is very happy. As long as I'm around him, he's happy. But when I'm not home, he's sad. Yes, Duke is my boy. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Like I said, if you guys want, check us out over on Patreon. I know they have a lot of fun there in Discord, where you guys can talk paranormal stuff, learn about different people from different parts of the world. It's just a great group of people. You got Tracy from Patreon's in here. I've seen Beck, got Jerry, Luke. We got Courtney. Did one of the guys from PQ used to work with you guys? Keep up the great work. No, they've never worked with us. This is the first time. We've met PQ before in the past. We were at an event that they held there in West Virginia. It's been several years ago, but we've never worked with them up until this point. But it was, shit, hit the wrong button. It was pretty cool just to see how much we're like each other as far as how we investigate, and just wasn't awkward at all. So we meshed together very well. Duke's always putting his head in the guinea pig's cage, which Duke and the guinea pigs are very good friends. So anybody else from Patreon on here? Cindy, thank you. Coco, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Like I said, when I first came across the Delphi case, I was actually doing research on another case, and their picture had came up on the flyer. I believe it was that Wednesday. And we had just started filming Chasing Evil, 2014, so like a few years earlier. And I told Rocky, run a spirit box session on these two girls and just see what we get. So that's kind of how we got started. We got some pretty good information. Then we drove out there and ran some sessions on site, which you guys will see that tonight. We probably ran more sessions on, get Ashley from Patreon, on the Delphi case than we have any other case that we've ever worked on. Becky loves Rocky. Rocky loves you too, Becky. Rocky loves all of you guys. Let's see here. I'm not for sure about if spirits are connected more with children with disabilities, but I have heard that. And I almost feel like, just children in general, they're more open to that stuff. A lot of people from the UK. UK better stay up late tonight. It's Friday night, so you guys can stay up late and watch the video. Matt S., thank you. Thank you for everything, guys. You do amazing work. Love you all, and God bless. Thank you, Matt. Got LF, another question here. Yes, LF, that is very common, where you see the spirits. I wonder if that's got something to do with your eyes, where you see stuff out of the corner of your eyes. Yeah, kind of like when you're driving, that blind spot. I don't know. I've never thought about that. Well, I hope we have a good turnout like this for tonight's premiere. I'm using my daughter's phone right now, so she's probably getting upset that I'm taking away from her social media time. Got Chastity from Kentucky. Yes, I imagine that chat room will fill up pretty quick. Hopefully it's a calm night in the chat room, but I suspect it will get a little bit crazy just because it's such an important case to so many people, so I understand that. Just remember that the families do watch, and some of them may be in the chat rooms. We want to just be respectful for the family and the girls. And Orbit, thank you guys for the program. Ever thought about coming over to the pond, the UK? Where is the scariest place you've investigated? I would say the Pollock Hospital and Penhurst are the scariest. And yes, we hope to do some traveling abroad once COVID is over with. Got Marcia H. Thanks for doing this case tonight. You guys rock. Thank you. Janika, I am in this. Yes, Janika, you are. She signed a release in 2017 when I met the guys. Yes, you are in the episode. It is brief, but you're in the episode. We had to cut out a lot of stuff, as you can imagine. I remember, I think Rocky and I's very first time out there, we met Janika at the cemetery. And she's a local there, so she kind of filled us in on a little bit more of what they knew about the case, and then just having somebody there local with us to walk us back to the bridge. I remember I was, because you guys know I'm scared to death of heights, so I did not walk. I don't think I walked very far on the bridge. And then she went down with us by the river. So the first part, whenever you guys see me run the spirit box session there by the water, she's standing there off camera. It was a very, very cold day. I remember that. I feel like every time we've been to Delphi, it's been freezing cold, so. I feel like it's not super long, but I thought about doing like an extended version of it where there's more of that stuff behind the scenes. Bye, Rachel. Make sure you come back for the premiere. Law enforcement has not worked with us at all during any of the filming. Hopefully they'll get their hands on the episode and at least take a look at it. Like I said, we don't know if there's any information that could solve the case or help out in any ways. Just hopefully they, take a look at it. And you never know, there might be some information. Roseanne, hello. Got Barbies in the house from Patreon. Yeah, I need coffee. I need a coffee person. Somebody get me coffee so I don't have to get up and get coffee. Hey, Kirsten, could you... Actually, there's no coffee made. Never mind. So I'll make a fresh pot of coffee before tonight. Yes, that's the way I look at it. It's not, you able to tell the story and let the families tell their side of the story and, share their story and, their heartache and learn a little bit more on a personal level about the victims and hopefully something comes from it and helps. You never know, but if you don't try, then you know for sure it's not going to help. My son says he sees, let me see here, Jessica. My son says he sees spirits. What do you suggest I can do to help him? I think it just all depends, or maybe he might be a little bit sensitive if like everybody gives that answer. But I feel like as long as, can you start some coffee? As long as they're not hurting him or anybody, maybe reach out to somebody that's a little bit more sensitive, like a psychic or a medium or something like that, or get some books, research online. There's a lot of cool videos on YouTube. I know Psychic Kids was one of the things that covered that quite a bit, and where they just learned to become more comfortable with it. Do we have any Canadian friends in here? We just launched on a German channel, so anybody in Germany, you can watch us now. I think they changed our voices so we speak German in that video, which I kind of want to see what I sound like in German. We got Montreal. Got Ontario. See, we got a lot of people from Canada and Germany. Yeah, I think it's, maybe if one of the moderators can remember what the name of that site is in Germany. Ghostflix TV. Have you guys heard of that? I guess the one team that's the main team on Ghostflix is pretty popular in Germany. I don't recall the name. Toronto, Canada. New Brunswick. Got Jerry from Nova Scotia. Got some people from Australia, Nebraska. Indiana. I feel like this case should be pretty big in Indiana tonight. Sweden, British Columbia, Switzerland, Prince Edward Island. I think Prince Edward Island's one of the ones that we had to sign the contract with Amazon to get it aired there. If any of you guys have Amazon Prime TV and the islands. Kirsten's going to be my new coffee getter. I feel like that guy on that car show has like a beer assistant. I need a coffee assistant. Ghost Flicks, that's it. Thank you. What did she say? Ghost Flicks is the channel. Maybe one day we'll be the most important paranormal group in Germany. But I've heard a lot of good things about the team. I don't know if people can tell me. I guess they're on TV and all that stuff over there. It's a big group of people. I think it's like a spin-off of Ghost Hunter or something like that, maybe. Yes. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Danielle put it down there. Thank you, TD. We've definitely came a long way with our content, and I think tonight will show. You know, we spent, like I said, quite a bit of time filming in Delphi, so. Verna Gates, thank you very much. I hope that you have an amazing evening. I try not to say enjoy tonight's episode because it's, you know, it's a heartbreaking case, but, you know, hopefully we did it justice. Yeah, I know Painesville is already out in Germany, so you guys can check that out. Tell me what I sound like. I was going to say, see what Sean sounds like screaming and running in German, but that wasn't a case that he did that on. I don't need glasses. The letters on the iPhone are like super small, and it's like, I don't know, 2 feet away from my face. And it's scrolling by fast. It's not so much the questions, it's the names. Dreamtime Paranormal, thank you guys so much for following us from Australia. Miss Bird, we will definitely do some extra footage. We'll get Jamaica out there front and center. And you gotta keep in mind when you film for 4 years, you have to cut out quite a bit of stuff. So thank you for going to Delphi. I still cannot believe that this guy has not been found. Me either. One day you guys will jump on here and I'll have glasses. I'll be sitting back like this reading comments. Coffee assistant?
It's gonna be strong.
It doesn't matter. The stronger the better. Well, I would have been able to read the comments a little bit better if the laptop would have worked. But that did not work out. Abby Walker, thank you from Indiana. I'm not for sure what time it'll be in the UK at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight, so anybody from the UK, if you can post what time that'll be tonight. I feel like 2 o'clock in the morning maybe. So I think if you get to bed early, get a nap, and set your alarm for 2 o'clock in the morning. So yes, everybody, please share the YouTube link on your social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. We just want